All right, guys, we are live. This is the 80th Corvette Weekly with your very lovable Vet Syndicate crew, which is me, Horsepower Obsessed, Steve, Protective Dad Pranks, and Jason from Front Seat Driver. We are all here bringing you the Corvette news and giving people stuff to steal from us every Monday night. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the future, but for now, right off the bat, guys, I want to hit you with some big freaking news I just got on my phone before starting the live here tonight. We got confirmation of the new car coming from Chevy. So we know the C8 Corvette. Everybody's thinking it's the ZR1 over at the Nürburgring. I was hesitant in the beginning to call this a ZR1. I've got confirmation today. It is a ZR1. So not just that, I also got confirmation of what's powering this thing. Now you're going to ask yourselves, well, wait a second, Justin, who'd you get this from? I got it from somebody very high up at GM. And let's just say it's a close friend and he's in the know. There is a conference happening right now in Las Vegas, right before SEMA, obviously. And Chevy rolled out the ZR1 on the stage. It was still covered in the camo, but you could clearly see where the camo was covering the ZR1 badge. And they confirmed for any of the dealerships, any dealer that's there, they confirmed that this is a ZR1, and it is a 6.2 liter cross-plane crank. It is not a flat-plane crank engine. It is 6.2, just like I said in the video 2 or 3 weeks ago. I knew that was not a flat-plane crank on that Nürburgring, and sure enough, guys, we got confirmation of it first right here. Nobody has talked about this yet. This is not something that has leaked on the internet yet. This is 100% first right here. And I'd love to thank who I got this information from, but you can kind of guess that if you did get this, or if I did say who I got it from, that person would quickly be fired. So we're not going to say who it came from, but I can guarantee you, based on what I know about this person, this is 100% accurate information. So first here, second on another channel that will copy it later.
Guaranteed.
But yeah, I guarantee it's going to come.
It's being made right now.
Probably. That person is watching as we speak going, oh my God, I got to make a video on this. But seriously, guys, the ZR1 nameplate was something that was hit or miss in my opinion on whether or not they were going to change the name to Zora. But apparently they're going to be doing both. They're going to be doing the ZR1 and a Zora later, which is very likely to be the same power plant from the ZR1 with hybrid up front.
Twin turbo,
so,
correct?
What's that?
Twin turbo, correct? Somebody's asking right now.
Yeah, I believe it is twin turbo. I did not actually get confirmation of that. I'm still getting information as the night goes on, because literally it was 2 minutes before I hit go live I got this information. So
that is some amazing news.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. But anyway, guys, yeah, Tim's gonna run with the news. He's gonna steal it. You know what's sad, Tim, is that if you did it, I wouldn't even care. Like, not only would I not care, I'd tell you to do it. Don't even ask me, just do it. I don't have a problem with people, watching my channel, getting inspiration and going and making their own thing, making it better even. Like, do it. I tell Jason all the time, here's how I did it. Go do it. Yeah. Do it better if you can. I want my friends to succeed, but at the same time, like this person is not a friend, and it is just an absolute constant badgering of horrible copy. Just let's not get into that. Let's see. Yeah.
I'm gonna be quiet.
Yes, BPR Z06. That other YouTuber still thinks the ZR1 is a hybrid, and I knew from day one. And again, I will put this together because Steve actually had a good idea about this, putting together all the live videos where we talked about this stuff. I will put together the live videos where I consistently said that it is very unlikely that the ZR1 is going to use the Z06 engine with a hybrid up front, because the engineers at GM were very adamant about the fact that Z06 engine was not going to see another car. It was specifically bespoke to the Z06. It was not going to end up in another Corvette or another brand of GM car. So I had a pretty good feeling that was not going to be the case. Now I did make a video, we talked about it on live before, about how it would be the way of GM to do that. And I said it a million times. I said, I'm not saying GM's lazy, but I'm saying I could see them do that. And as time went on and we saw these pictures come out from the Nürburgring, it's very obvious that thing is a twin turbo because of those new air intakes. And I knew it was not a flat plane crank. Got confirmation today. It is a 6.2 liter engine. Most likely twin turbo. I'm waiting for that extra information, but I would almost put money on the fact. I don't even need to hear that confirmation. I know it's a twin turbo. But anyway, guys, you guys, as usual, when you tune in here, you get the information first. We don't speculate to the point where I'm telling you this is fact. I tell you if I'm speculating. Right now, I'm not speculating. I got this information straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. This is 100% fact. The ZR1 is coming with a 6.2 liter twin turbocharged engine. That's it. That's all
beast. This car is going to be a beast.
It is going to be a beast for sure.
Yes.
Judy in the house. What's up, Judy?
Hey,
Shane.
Judy.
We got 62 thumbs ups already, guys. All right. Let's smash the thumbs up button. Apparently, whenever I get heated and in the moment, like, these thumbs ups go. I can do that more. Trust me. That's where I live 99% of my life anyway. So if you guys really like that, I can definitely do that all the time for you. Darren says he's glad the LT6 is only in the Z06, and that's it. Chevy said that themselves. That's not my opinion. Chevy literally said that themselves. It is not going into another car. Uh, 11-second eclipse. That document was actually leaked about 4.5 years ago. Just so you know, like, that document has resurfaced on a Motor Trend article, I believe it was, but that document's been around since before the 2020 Stingray was actually officially revealed. It was a leaked document from way back then. And yeah, it is right. Yeah. It is a twin turbo charge, but you couldn't tell from that picture whether or not it was going to be a 6.2 liter engine. And I guessed right off the bat that that's what it was going to be, just based on the way it sounded. And sure enough, it is.
But you'd have to be a car guy to get that.
Yeah, you have to understand cars. You have to understand what you're hearing and what you're seeing to understand the possibility of what that engine could be. Someone watching that video and saying, "Oh, that's a flat plane crank." No, it's not. It's not even close to a flat plane crank. And if you think it sounds like one, then you've either never heard a flat plane crank or you're listening to somebody who thinks they know what they're talking about and they don't. Very obviously they don't.
Yep.
But
hey, let's talk about the giveaway. This is a really good giveaway tonight.
It is a great giveaway.
Is it? Is it a good giveaway?
It is.
It's bueno.
All right. Jason, why don't you tell us about it then?
So tonight's giveaway are the from AMT are the door sills, and Steve's had a set. You have them on your Z06. I have them on my C8, and
Jeremy's got it on his brand new 2023 Z06.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to be talking about that in a second too.
Oh, yeah. And here's the great thing: C5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, C3 guy, there's none for the C3.
And
C5,
it's customizable.
6, 7, 8.
You're going to pick the colors and everything.
Yep.
It's going to be
whatever you want it to say.
Car.
Whatever you want it to say, whatever color you want it to be in, it's yours. Now, the door sills I think are almost $300, so you can win them again as usual here on the Vet Syndicate Corvette Weekly show. We're going to do the same things we usually do. To every $10 donated is an entry. Every $100 donated is 10 times, or is it 10 times? Double entries.
Double entries.
And so basically, if you donate $100, you're going to get entered 20 times, and your odds of winning go way up. So,
and these are really popular. I mean,
yes,
everybody loves them. I see them all the time. When we did the car show this weekend, I saw quite a few cars with the AMT door sills. They're nice.
Yeah, because the factory ones they're ugly. So that silver just like it doesn't go with the car.
It's funny because after enough people replace these door sills, people at Chevy started to realize they're like, you know what, this is a thing. Let's jump on this train. Now you can actually get those door sills in carbon fiber directly from Chevy. But guess what?
Well,
they're on constraint.
I mean,
they're on constraint. It's an option from Chevy. You can't get them though. They're on constraint.
Right. You can click off the box. You just can't have the product.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when I tried to rent a car last weekend. I could rent a car. It was no problem. They could take my order. They could take my reservation. They just couldn't give me a car.
Yeah. All right. So guys, with the giveaway tonight also comes a little bit of a change to the car of the week. So if you guys check here, first off, we got 88 thumbs ups. Keep smashing those thumbs ups for us. But if you look over here at where the car of the week usually is, it's now the sponsor of the week. This is where we're going to keep the information for the actual company sponsoring our giveaway for the week.
Yeah.
So the car of the week is going to be a separate thing all on its own, so you can more clearly see the pictures, and we're going to tell a story about the cars. So
yeah,
if you guys have sent me your pictures before for car of the week, send them again. Send them to horsepowerobsessed@gmail.com. This time I don't want it going to Vet Syndicate, because the Horsepower Obsessed channel email is what I'm going to pull up during the live. So send it directly to me. Send me a few pictures of your car, and a paragraph between 5 and 6 sentences long of what makes your car interesting, why it's special to you, why it should be special to anybody. Just tell me about your car, and we're going to read it on the lives here, show the pictures of the cars, and that will be the car of the week now instead of a tiny little picture over here. We're going to more adequately involve you guys in the community. The Vet Father, you can have your car can be car of the week. Do what I just said. Send me some pictures. Send me some sentence, 5 or 6 sentences telling me about your car. I already know about your car, of course, but just so I have something to read on the live videos. And
it's fast.
You can absolutely be the next car of the week. Ronald Jackson asks, do the AMT sills just snap in and replace the old ones? They actually go right over top of them with double-sided tape. So you can easily remove them if you ever wanted to, but I have them on my C7. I had them on my 2020. I have them on my 2023 now, and I had them on my C5 back in the day. They've never once just fallen off or anything. Like they're good.
Mm-mm.
Hey, we got our first
95 thumbs ups currently, guys. Please keep smashing that thumbs up. It really helps the channel, and you guys are moving along really quickly tonight. We would love to hit 200 by the end of the night. That's always the goal. Let's see what we got going on here.
We got a donation from Dad's Garage, $40. He sent it to my Apple Pay because he knows me. So,
Yeah.
So $40 already for Dad's Garage.
Thank you.
Never heard of him. Who's Dad's Garage?
He's the guy that has a new vet every month.
We got a new vet every month. That's Dad's Garage for sure. I'm gonna start charging Dad's Garage every time he gets a new Corvette. He owes me $100. I'm gonna be a millionaire by the end of not too long. Anyway, Dr. Corvette's in for $100, so he gets
got it.
He gets double entries.
Thank you, Dr.
Kevin Horan is in for $10, so he gets an entry. Thank you guys. Dr. Corvette, you're leading the pack tonight with a $100 donation.
Yep.
These things will cost you about $300 normally, guys. So even at $100, if you were to win these, you're doing pretty well. Plus, like Jason said, these are fully customizable. So if you win, you get to choose what color you get, what it says. You choose all of that. These are not pre-made.
And how much did Kevin do?
10
bucks.
Got it.
Hey, and listen, if you haven't been to AMT's website, you absolutely need to go, man. They have amazing products. I love so much of what they have. My favorite thing, of course, is the clear engine cover for the C8 convertible. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. It looks so good.
Yeah, it definitely does. So again, guys, if you're interested in getting the AMT custom design door sills, $100 through Venmo will get you double entries. Every $10, regardless of how you send it, gets you entered to win. With that said, we're going to roll over to the car of the week, which is going to be Jeremy. He's in the chat here. His name is 2020 Matrix 8. He got what is possibly the coolest looking Z06 that I've seen yet. And I'm still kind of kicking myself for not doing this to my car. But here's how we're gonna move forward with this in the future, guys. Like I said, this is going to be a little bit more dedicated to the actual car of the week. So here it is. This is Jeremy's brand new 2023 Z06. Now, Jeremy's in a very low service area, so his pictures are not super high quality. I tried the best to get this as big for you guys to see as possible. How's that? That's pretty good. So you can see Jeremy there with his wife and his car right behind him. He got the Z06 with the red interior, adrenaline dipped, or what's it called?
The red dipped. It's
is it adrenaline?
Yeah, it's adrenaline red, but it's I think they just call it red dip, don't they? But it is the adrenaline red interior.
Yeah. So you can tell by looking at the picture here, it's not quite your normal black car. He does have it stealth wrapped. So right off the bat, you have the option with the Corvette Museum. You can actually get these things wrapped right on site and then put back on the museum ground. And that's what he did. And look at that thing. I mean, that it doesn't get much more aggressive looking than that. And then some of these pictures, like that picture there, just, oh, it kills me. That is such a nice looking, that's a perfect shot. It shows the carbon fiber wheels in gloss, the red calipers, the stealth wrapped everywhere else. And then, of course, he also got the engine X-Brace from GM, all of the engine dress-up stuff, and, of course, the red intake. You got to do that.
So, yeah, never mind.
What?
I was going to ask if it was bright red or edge red, but yeah, it's always the edge.
It is edge red, yeah. And honestly, it's weird because if you look certain places, GM doesn't actually always call that edge red. What was the one? It was online. If you look for the edge red Z06 badges, it's actually referred to online a couple different places as propel red. Which I think is funny, but because I've seen these badges right up against the edge red calipers, they're not a perfect match. So it's almost like it's not edge red, even though sometimes they refer to it as edge red and other times they don't.
Near the edge red.
Yeah. It's somewhere, it's between edge red and torch red. That's what I keep saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, Jeremy says that the idea of owning not just a Z06, but a fully loaded black stealth wrapped 3LZ Z07 with the level 2 carbon interior seemed impossible until I remembered, oh yeah, I know a guy. That guy would be Justin from Horsepower Obsessed. We all know him. We all love him. And I'm beyond thankful for this Corvette community we've been a part of. Justin literally made my dreams come true. The museum delivery wasn't absolutely the way to go. To see this beast already sitting in my garage doesn't quite feel real. I love my Stingray, but damn, I really love this Z06. Thank you, Justin. Thank you, Vet Syndicate.
Oh, that's cool.
Guys, this is exactly why we do what we do. We're here to help out the community. I want to see anybody in the comment section, any one of you guys that want a Z06, I want to see you get it. I want to see you get everything you want, because this community thrives whenever you guys and us, whenever we get what we want, the whole community thrives.
Yeah.
So trying to be selfish and keep this car just for myself, number one, that's not going to work. But number two, it would be stupid. I'd be the only one with it. And I wouldn't be able to get to share it with anybody. So it makes perfect sense to help you guys get what you want. And if you need help in any way, shape, or form, we're always here to help with this stuff. Obviously, I was able to help Jeremy out getting his car, and that's all. I appreciate him, shouting me out like that. He didn't have to do that, but that's what we're here for. So,
absolutely. I know you and I have been on the phone talking about it and trying to make things happen.
Yeah, exactly. So me and Jason talked earlier. There's a pretty good chance I'm going to be able to get him a Z06 as well. And
hey, don't you have a video on this?
A video
on his car?
Oh, you're talking about Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy.
Oh yeah, I do. I'm going to play it in a second.
Okay.
I stopped here because we got some Venmos. So we did get one from Michael McCurry. His wife Lisa sent in $100, so they get 20
nice.
entries.
Okay.
Thank you, Michael. We appreciate it.
Cool. Thank
Dr. Corvette, you going to let them one up you, man? Come on.
No.
Glass City Car Nerd sent in 50. He says, breaking news, you are all awesome. Thank you, Jamie. That's awesome. Oh, speaking of that, Jamie, are you going to be at the Trunk or Treat this Friday? I hope the answer is yes. Matt Hurley, supporting my boys, he says. $150.
Gotta love him.
You're awesome,
and
Matt.
I love his garage. I know we are a vet channel, but golly, man, that garage is nuts.
I am a vet guy, but there are certain cars that catch my attention, and the SF90 is definitely near the top of that list.
The SF90 and that Aventador in his garage, that photo alone, I will retire. I'm like, I'm done. I'm out right there.
The Aventador is one of the only cars that if you're able to afford one, if you can go out and buy one tomorrow and not kill yourself to get it, that's how you know that you made it.
You better
made
believe
it.
it, man.
You have an Aventador sitting in the garage.
Yep.
That's how you know.
And then an SF90 though, like just thrown in there, and dude, no, man, that's bliss.
JP says, "Can you get my status code moved from 3,800 to shipped?" I am more than willing to do whatever I can to do to make that happen, but I doubt that I have that much power. I want to help all you guys as much as I can, but there is a limit to what I can do. Obviously, I'm not part of GM. Maybe someday, but Jason, when you get your Z06, I recommend transferring all your carbon fiber from your Stingray to the Z06. No red film for tape to remove. Yeah. Too bad
That's what I was just posting on here. We discussed that earlier. Remember, we were talking about that. I was like, goodness, man, but all that carbon fiber and then
none of it won't transfer, unfortunately. But Jason did say that. He said, if I get this Z06, I'm gonna have to redo everything I just did on my C8.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because I can't get the carbon fiber package if it's on if it's on constraint.
Right. Let's see. You are a multimillionaire owning an SF90. Yeah. So that's the other thing. Is like I said about the Aventador, that's how you know you made it. When in reality, the SF90 is worth much more. But there's something about the Aventador specifically that's like if Jason, you know this feeling. If you get to tell your friends, "Oh yeah, I have a Lamborghini."
Yeah.
You made it. You made it.
I loved it. Like it was in a life dream, especially when all I did was graduate from high school and that is it, and barely did that. And still had a Lambo, I thought that was pretty sweet.
Paper Tiger says, "Come to think of it, are you supposed to RSVP for Blackout's trunk or treat? I want to bring my car." If you get a chance, I would call Blackout tomorrow because I'm pretty sure in order to bring your car, you do have to have an RSVP, and I think all the spots are already filled. But call tomorrow and see. If you're just coming up there with in Jamie's situation with his kid, he can come just without a car, obviously. Michael McCurry says, does anyone hear a humming noise in their Stingray? Humming. There is a noise, of course.
I don't have a humming, but I have a little clicking noise, like forever. It's like I've had it from day one.
Huh.
So 3 weeks ago, we were driving around. I had the top down, and I heard this like vibration in my car, and it was irritating me. And I kept touching everything, holding it, trying to make it stop, and I couldn't. And then I realized it was T's bass from his car going. I was like,
yeah. You know what's funny is I found a thread on the Corvette forum the other day that somebody was having a problem with just a constant rattle. It was like a buzzing, and they were all over their interior, pressing on the door panels, pressing on the dash.
That was me.
3 weeks later, they realized that they had a clip on their sun visor that held their sunglasses, and as soon as they took their sunglasses off, the noise went away.
Dang.
I was like, man,
that's how I felt last week.
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to play you a video really quick here of Jeremy 2020 Matrix 8 taking delivery of his car, and he referred to it as a birthing video because it is coming out of the garage and into the museum. I promise you, there's no placentas involved, but let's take a look at this.
Dude. Ridiculous.
Yeah, it does look ridiculous. That is a beautiful car. So congratulations, guys. Join me in congratulating Jeremy 2020 Matrix 8 in the chat. He is now proud owner of the C8 Corvette Z06. Not only a C8 Corvette Z06, but possibly the nicest one that I have seen delivered. And that's saying something, because I was down there with Shane taking delivery of his car, and that was beautiful spec. But Jeremy's was already done. Like, he literally picks up that car and doesn't have to do anything to it. It's already got the Z07 kit. It's already fully expelled. Everything's done. He gets to just enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
So congratulations. Fantastic looking car.
It was awesome.
All right, let's see what else we got here. So again, guys, if you're interested in the giveaway, looks like we did get one more from Jeremy, 2020 Matrix 8. So he already has these door sills, so he's just being a good guy, I guess.
Yeah.
He donates $100, so he gets 20 entries as well.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Thank you.
very much.
Everybody who's donated so far tonight, you guys are killing it, as always. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, guys.
Apparently, people understand what these are because we haven't even showed them what they are.
I know.
I can't really think of a good way to show it. Do I have any pictures of mine?
Man, I might, but it'd be like, look, see?
Yeah. I'm trying to think if I have any.
I have a good
like
pick, but I don't think I can get it to you in time. Jeremy sent me his.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, he sent me. I think he sent me one too. Let me see if I can pull that up real quick. Because it is nice to be able to see what we're. Oh yeah, there it is. How about that? Let me see how I can get this.
Is this one that shows his interior?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a badass pick.
Yeah, it is not bad. All right, so I'm pulling that up now for you guys. Just bear with me 1 second. All right. And browser, there it is. So this is, man, that's nice.
It is.
I always think that the red dipped interior is too red until I see it in this kind of situation where there's a lot of black with it. It looks really good. That looks really nice. Anyway, you can see the door sills down there.
Yep.
What'd you say, Jason?
I said, and you got the comp seats.
Yeah.
So this thing is decked out.
You got to get. Oh yeah, he basically checked every box.
Yeah.
Select all, purchase.
Exactly.
Right. Control A, purchase. So you guys can see the AMT custom door sills right there. He chose to go with carbon fiber and the red line, and then of course the GM official Z06 badge right underneath it, all in red, to obviously match his build. Now you can do this as well, however you want to do it. AMT is officially licensed by GM to use the Corvette emblems, the Corvette flags, anything that is specific to Corvette, they are licensed to use. So you can put whatever you want on there. For example, I actually have a set of door sills from them that says horsepower obsessed on it. Like, you could put whatever you want. It's not limited to just GM stuff. You can put whatever you want on it.
By the way, they have a new product coming out. What do they call the things that when the door is open and it holds it open?
Yeah.
The door stays. Yes, they have. Yep. They're coming out with the door stays very soon. You and I both have a set coming.
Yep. Michael McCurry says, Justin, did you ever get your baby book? I love that. Exactly. I love that. No, I haven't gotten it yet. I did, however, just get my speed shape, which I was going to unbox for you guys tonight, but I didn't have time. So next Monday night, I'll show my speed shape that I got for my Z06, which is really cool. It's actually, you can see that one up there on the wall right there. That's the one from my 2020 Stingray. The one for the Z06 is significantly wider and heavier. So I'll show you guys next week. Brent says, I'm checking their website now. Their products are fire. Yeah, AMT makes possibly some of the nicest, highest quality painted products I have ever seen.
100%. I love it.
All right, so before we get too far into this, I wanted to talk a little bit about the news that made you guys click on this particular live video.
I just watched the video that was published 2 hours ago.
So yeah, guys, I put this out. It was around 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Eastern Standard Time. The thumbnail very clearly says, you know, that these Stingrays are selling for $3,000 under MSRP and stuff. And then it was an hour ago that a certain YouTuber decided that they were going to make the exact same video based off the exact same information, almost as if I gave him the idea to go ahead and do that.
You always give me the idea to do that. I'm just saying. That's okay. He'll play a victim as usual.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, check your Venmo.
Yeah, I just saw that.
Yeah.
All right. Aaron donates $100.
How much?
AARPM. Yep, $100. So he gets double
Oh,
entries.
thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron. You guys are killing it tonight. And again, guys, you do get to customize this however you'd like. So these are not pre-made. However you want them to look is how they'll look. I want to mention real quick the information today, guys, before we get into the hot topic, and that is that there are Stingrays currently. So C8 Corvette Stingrays selling for $3,000 under MSRP. We have finally got to the point where you can buy these cars for less than MSRP. They're not over, $3,000 under. And we can scroll through the information here over at the Mid-Engine Corvette Quorum. It starts off by saying, sign of the times, Montana dealer selling new Corvette Stingrays for $3,000 off MSRP. So you can get them. They're sitting there. They're brand new, sitting on the sales lot. These are not allocations. If this car tickles your fancy, you can have it for $3,000 under MSRP. The first one here is actually a Red Mist 2023 Corvette Stingray convertible 2LT, Z51, magnetic ride. Battery protection package. The price is normally $92,125. They have it marked at $89,125. They have a black 2023 3LT Coupe Z51 front end lift, black exhaust tips, 20 spoke midnight gray aluminum wheels, torch red seatbelt, adrenaline red custom leather stitching. MSRP is $91,860. It's selling for $88,860. So you got two cars right here, literally selling for $3,000 off. We've been wondering when this time was coming for quite some time, guys, because these cars have been over MSRP for as long as I can remember. It is officially now selling for under MSRP.
So
now, just so we're on the same page
here,
here,
screwed.
What's that?
If you're trying to sell your car you currently own, you might be kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Well, this dealer is in Montana too, so keep in mind that this is not the best weather to be selling a Corvette in if you're in the northern area.
But the best
not just
part of
that,
Montana is if you pretend you live there, you don't have to pay tax.
If you, there's so much more involved in it than that, Jason. I just have to go, I live there. No taxes. But seriously, guys, if we look at this again up here at the top, you can see that this news has been out since October 20th. That's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. So that one person who's stealing the information could have made this video 3 days ago. They chose to wait until an hour before I did.
We're used to it.
Yeah, get used to it. That's pretty much it for that, guys. So $3,000 under MSRP. These cars are coming down in price. Whether you like it, whether you wanted to hear that or not, they are coming down. The Stingrays are the first to come down. Of course, the Z06s will be coming down eventually too. Everything's going to come down, especially since interest rates are going up. People aren't. It's going to be harder to buy cars like this. Then there was real quick. I'm going to touch on this one. I don't know the full story of this. I haven't seen exactly what happened yet, but there is a Z06 C8 Z06 that burnt to the ground. We don't know why. I don't know exactly what happened. There's not really any story involved in this yet that I've seen, but you can clearly see that's a Z06 wheel, and there ain't much left of that car. So something happened. Hopefully not anything that's going to affect any other Z06s, because I would rather not see my car like that.
Ouch.
Yeah, ouch. That's an expensive ouch.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so a couple days ago, we came out with some new constraints for the Stingray, E-Ray, and Z06. 2024 Stingray, these are your constraints. So Z51 Performance Package It's not on constraint, but you can see how many have been delivered there. The ones that have zeros are your constraint items. So the first one there is the carbon fiber engine shield, none available. Carbon engine appearance package, none available. And then for the E-Ray, we got the gloss black wheels, none available. Carbon fiber engine shield, none available. Engine appearance package, none available. Carbon fiber interior package, none available.
Car not available.
Yeah, really. The Z06 is where things get really interesting. Pretty much everything on this list is not available.
Yeah.
The carbon flash high wing is not available. The visible carbon fiber high wing is not available. Carbon flash ground effects, visible carbon fiber ground effects, not available. Carbon fiber engine shield, engine appearance package, and the carbon fiber interior package. You can see it's not 00, but it's not very high. There are very few allocations or openings for these parts available. So odds are good if you put your order in with that, it's probably going to be kicked back because it's on constraint. Lots of constraint items here, guys. So even if you are lucky enough to get your allocation, probably going to be on constraint.
My 13-year-old brain is making me laugh.
Why? Oh, because of the zeros?
Yes.
Dude, same thing. Whenever I saw that, I was like,
I'm going to show you. No.
Yeah, there just needs to be a capital Y in the middle, and that's it. Oh Lord, that's so funny. We're such children.
I just kept on going. Whoa.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else. No other donations yet. Guys, if you could please smash the thumbs up button.
Oh, yeah,
I've been trying to go over the information here. I haven't seen a post from Shane in a hot second, so I'm not sure where we're at. But
I think you fell asleep. You probably worked 40 hours yesterday.
Paul LaMonaco says it though. Thumbs up, guys. Please hit that thumbs up button. Like I said, guys, it really helps out the channel. Helps us know that what we're doing is reaching the right people. AARPM says, I'm going to need everyone's help in the spring finding a C7 Z06 with Z07 and M7. That's interesting, Aaron. I just hooked up somebody on the channel here. I know his name. He's in here, I think.
Derisha. Well, you know what's sad is that I have 2 of the 3 on that right there. I just don't have the 07, which he knows. We already talked about it when he was in town last time.
Why can't I think of his name? Who the person I just took?
Wait, what?
No. Who?
Oh, no. He already has one.
We were just talking about him on the phone earlier. I hooked him up with a Z06 from another subscriber.
Oh, who was that? You know I can't remember names.
I don't know why I'm drawing a blank. But anyway, one of my subscribers sent me a message saying they were selling a C7 Z06, Z07, M7, all that good stuff. And let me know how much they were selling it for, and said, if you know anybody, let them know. And then it was like 2 days later, I got a message from him saying that this guy was looking for them as well for that same car. And I said, hey, why don't you two talk? And he ended up buying it. He just sent me pictures today of it done. It's literally in his driveway. So yeah, that's it. Ryan. Oh, my God, it's not even a hard name.
Yeah,
Ryan. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, 2020 Matrix 8 knows. Yeah, thanks, Jeremy. That's awesome. So yeah, I hooked up Ryan with the exact same kind of car, Aaron. So if anybody lets me know that they're selling one of those cars, I will definitely push them your way.
Keep watching my videos from Corvette Warehouse. We'll see what they got. I haven't done one in a while, but we're going to do one soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, that would be cool. Shane said he was feeding his dog. He spent the day at Six Flags Great America yesterday. Nice.
Nice.
Very nice. What was I going to do? Oh, yeah. Hot topic. I got to look it up. I don't remember what the hot topic was.
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Oh,
I know,
God.
I typed it out.
Yeah, I was going to say, you typed it out and you don't even remember.
Is it C8 reliability, the good or bad or something like that?
Oh, yeah.
It is. See? You do remember. All right, guys. So let's talk about this because this is an interesting one. I've heard a lot recently about people having reliability issues with their C8 Corvette. Not Z06, not Stingray, just in general. Blanket statement. Reliability issues with the C8. Have you guys had any?
No, mine never
like
leaves the garage.
I'm gonna
No, yeah, right.
C7, yes.
I'm going to start a
C8?
poll. I'm going to ask, have you had any issues with your C8 Corvette? I don't care what C8 Corvette you have, as long as you own one. Have you had issues with it? Just say yes or no.
Man, you know who keeps having issues with his is Brandon. One that's supercharged, but it's under warranty. It's never anything with a supercharger. It's some seals that keep
Oh, he was having it from the get-go.
Yeah.
He's seals what?
I had you know what? I did have a seat issue when I first got my car.
See, I should be clearer with this. I'm not talking about real easy little tiny things that are easily fixed. Specifically mechanical. Yeah. Like are
driving.
You having engine issues, transmission issues, you know, your light fell out and it doesn't work anymore. Something pretty substantial. Like I know Steve had a crease in his leather and he had to get that replaced. That I don't really consider that to be a huge deal. Are you having substantial mechanical issues? I want to, because I've heard, it seems like the people having issues like this, it's creeping up in numbers. And I guess it should, considering the car in general is creeping up in numbers, how many have been made.
Right.
But...
Wow.
Glassy Gardner said he
said nothing.
Had a problem with the front end lift at 1,000. What was the problem you had? What did you say, Jason?
I was saying the same about Jamie, Glass City Car Nerd. I'm like, he had a little bit of an issue, but now he's got 9,000 miles and nothing, so that's pretty good.
Stephen Richard says no issues, but he's only had his for 1,800 miles in a year.
Man, Steve's like, dude, drive your car. Steve's got more than that.
Steve had a rain droplet hit his, and it was total.
Yeah. Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Hey, it is clean. I actually washed it. It's so clean, I don't want to drive it.
It's so clean. God. He washed this much dust off the top of it, man.
YMV says that his 2020 went into limp mode 3 days ago, or 3 days after he got his car in the spring of 2020. You know his story, right, Jason?
Well, there was another one he had with a wreck, but that wasn't his issue. That's Mark, yeah. But that was just some kids trying to make some money running into a vet.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I forget exactly how, but they freaking idiots.
Yeah, that is pretty dumb.
Yeah.
General Lee, I have a similar problem with my Z06 is it drinks too much gas. It really does. So just so you guys know, I was on the track, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks ago now with AWE with their new exhaust. I was on the New Jersey Motorsports track. I went to that track with a full tank of gas. And after about 4 or 5 hours of driving around on that track, I barely made it off the track. I was totally out of gas. And that track's only like a mile, 1.8 miles long, I think. It's not a huge track. And I was able to go through an entire tank.
And a whole set of tires, right?
Honestly, the tires seem okay.
Really?
Those are not the Sport Cup 2Rs, though. Those would have probably been trashed.
Okay.
These are the Sport 4Ss, which is, I think, a better all-around tire. They do everything they do everything pretty well. They're just not a master of the track like the Sport Cup 2Rs are. Uh, 2020 Matrix 8 says that he loves his California Duster. I'll tell you what, man.
I love it.
The only way you can use those things is if your car is fully expelled. If you do not fully expel your car, the California Dusters will scratch it. You will scratch your car with a California Duster. You will do it eventually, Steve. Trust me. I know only part of your car is, you will.
Wait. I need to read. It's ceramic coated.
It doesn't matter. Ceramic.
But here's the thing: you have to think.
You have to drive it. You have to actually get it dirty in order for it to scratch.
Here's the other thing: you forget when he uses a California Duster to wipe the dust off. There's such a minimal amount of dust that thing will never get enough granulated dirt inside.
That's what I'm saying.
Ever create a scratch?
That's what I'm saying. He's got to actually, if you actually drive the car, like the way I drive my cars, if my car wasn't fully expelled, since it's black especially, and I went over that car with a California Duster, it would scratch it. 100%. I would put scratches in that car. So
I
when
have
you
two.
use a
I have one
California
in there
Duster,
and one in my car.
yeah, I do too. I have one in my ZR1 and one in my detail cabinet thing. I will use it on all my cars. My cars are
just
all
like Jeremy, I drive it, and before it goes back in my garage, I take my leaf blower and I blow all the dust off it.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, me neither. I do some of these things. Mine, I am OCD to some degree, but you guys, at least you, I don't know about
We
Jeremy,
should do a hot topic about that right there. That very topic about tips and tricks of taking care of cars. There's different ways people do, different products they use. That'd be a great. We could spend 30 minutes on that one night.
Yep.
And then people can put in the comments.
That is actually not a bad idea, Steve. We'll probably do that in a way. I would like to do that while I'm actually in my garage or actually standing by my car washing it. So here's how I wash it. You literally can watch me do it. And I get comments all the time. You guys probably, some of you may be the ones leaving those comments that say something about how my car always looks like a mirror. It looks like it's wet, like all the time, because I take care of my cars. I will tell you, I do use a California Duster, but I will also tell you that you should not use it if you don't have your car fully expelled. Because if you do, you are going to scratch it.
I use one too,
Unless
but I don't call it a California Duster because, you know, I call it a Texas Duster.
Yeah, the name is kind of odd because there's actually a bunch of them out there. One of them, Griot's Garage makes it. It's the same exact thing. It's just called something different. But
that's exactly what I have. I like theirs better.
The Griot's Garage?
Wouldn't handle everything. Yeah, Griot's Garage wouldn't handle everything.
Yep.
$20. Get them at O'Reilly's.
Ultimately, all it is microfiber strings that have paraffin wax on them. And if you go over the car real lightly, it's got enough of like an electric charge that it will pick dust up off the paint. But the problem is that if you touch your paint at all with that, it will leave behind like smears from the paraffin wax. So there's kind of a trick to using these things. They're not, take it out of the box, smash it on your car, and you're good to go. There is actually a trick to it. No, I really would like to have one of those though, Jeremy. One of these days, maybe we can. I know we talked about this before, and I totally forgot what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to reach out to somebody, I think. I
tried to find that thing. No one sells it.
He said the guy that sold it initially went out of business or something.
Yeah.
So
Amazon sells something like that, but it's not as good as what he shows.
I used to have something back in the day whenever I had my very first car was a Cavalier Z24, and it had 16-inch wheels on it. And I had cardboard that was cut out in a 16-inch wheel shape. And I could put those right up against my wheel and then spray on tire shine and move on to the next one. But of course, it quickly became that a 16-inch wheel is not really super performance oriented anymore. So I had to throw those away.
I saw a couple people in here, so I want to make an announcement. Next week, watch the trailer because several of your cars are going to be in it. We're going to start doing this more often. I know because our trailer is only 42 seconds long, we can only put so many, but I know Darren Burnett's in there, 2020 Matrix is there, General Lee's in there, Mark Cutsy's in there. I just started pulling Glass City Car Nerd, his car's in there. There's a lot of people's cars, and we're going to start doing this more often. So we're going to run for 2 weeks, and then it's pretty cool. Let's get notice everybody.
Yeah, so guys, like I said, we're making a change to the car of the week. We're going to do a little bit more in-depth pictures and stuff like we did tonight. Steve's making the trailers for the live video is going to include certain cars, and it's going to kind of rotate weekly, so your car could be in there. RCDR 1000. Our Z06 is worth $25K above MSRP. No, and if you want to shoot me an email, I can work with you on a friend of mine who can get you the Z06 for $15K over, and get it within about 2 months. So shoot me an email if you're interested in getting that done quicker. I can get it done for you.
I like LT4's idea, man. It just makes things so much simpler.
Brent took the words out of my mouth. He says, come on, guys. There's 190 plus people watching and only 164 thumbs ups. Let's get those thumbs ups, guys. It really helps. LT4 Powered says, I use steel wool to dust mine. It works great. Can't even see the dust.
That's right, man.
you know, it would work. It would. All right, so let's see our poll. We have 60 votes. Have you had any issues with your C8 Corvette? 17% say yes. 83% say no.
Wow.
That's
It just changed 16 and 84.
Yeah,
That's pretty
a pretty
good,
solid
actually.
number.
Yeah.
That tells me there's not many people out there having problems with their cars. That kind of reconfirms something that I've always known, and that is that the people that are having problems, the negative experiences always talk louder than the positive ones. So, yeah, I haven't had any problems. I had a 2020. I had no issues with it. My 2023, the only issue I have with my 2023, and I will talk about this in a future video, is I have a lot of rattles on the interior, and I don't know why. Like, my 2020 was so solid, and the 23 just seems like anything that can rattle is rattling.
Some beer bottles?
No, I wish it was something that easy. Like, I open up my cup holder and there's ball bearings hanging out in there or something. Like, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Or my glasses are pinned up on the visor, but it's not anything like that. They are mostly over MSRP. You may find a dealership here and there that, you know, a small hole in the wall dealership that isn't charging over, that hasn't really even gotten a Z06 yet. You can find them, but they're pretty tough to find. And
yeah, was it built on a Friday?
And it's also you're also not likely to get the car really soon if you go with a smaller dealership. So, like I said, if you're interested, shoot me an email. Anybody listening, if you're interested in a Z06 for $15K over, and you'll get the car in about 2 months, shoot me an email. We can talk about the specifics.
Yeah, because
like I said,
I'm at the small dealer, and I'm number 2, but they get 2 a year.
Right. So if you want to get the car quick and you don't want to pay a huge markup, this is $15K over. It's not horrible. You can get it pretty quickly. If you want to shoot me an email, we can talk about it. I've gotten one for Jeremy. Technically, Shane's gotten one. Jason will be getting one. So it's legit. Have you verified that, Dr. Corvette? Is it definitely a bad transmission? I actually talked to somebody yesterday. I talked to a subscriber, and we were talking about you. He knew of your transmission situation, so I'm wondering, you guys must know each other somehow. My email is horsepowerobsessed@gmail.com. So if you guys are interested in the Z06 at $15K over, that's my email right there in the chat. Shoot me an email. Let me know. We'll talk about it. Criswell's charging over? I didn't realize Criswell was charging over. I thought they were an MSRP dealer. Unless that was somebody that backed out, then I guess I can understand. Guys, we're getting close to the end of the night. If you could please smash the thumbs up button. And also, last calls for the AMT Custom Designs door sills. If you guys are interested, get on the list here. Every $10 is a donation, and it will get you one entry. $100 donation is double entry, so $100 will get you 20 entries, and these are around $300, fully custom. However it is you want them built, that's how they'll be built. So if you're interested, get on it now. We're going to go for about another 5 minutes before I'm going to have Steve call it. Actually 4 minutes now, so 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be calling the winner on this thing, so if you want to get entered in last minute, do it now. 176 thumbs ups currently, guys. Let's hit some more. I thought, we were doing really well there for a minute. Yeah, someone backed out on the Criswell list to cause that to be over. That kind of makes sense, but at the same time, I really wish we were past that. Let's see. So once again, guys, for those of you that weren't in here in the very beginning, I'm going to talk real quick about the ZR1, the C8 ZR1, and confirmation I got from somebody that I know very close that works pretty high up at GM. The ZR1 is legit. It is called a ZR1 for sure. It has been shown to the dealers, and it is a 6.2 liter engine. So just like we talked about on the channel here, it is a 6.2 liter twin turbocharged engine. It is not a flat plane crank. That is confirmed. That is not a speculation. It's not a rumor. That is confirmed. if I had to guess, you're going to hear this trickling out over the next couple days or weeks, because this is information that has been given out to every dealership that is out there right now. So you're going to hear this talked about here pretty soon, but you're not going to hear it before you heard it here, because that is right now.
Yeah.
184 thumbs ups currently. We should be able to hit 200 before the end of the live, which is always the goal.
Even if we have to stay on till 8, no. Just kidding.
All right, so that's what I thought. Me and Dr. Corvette talked about this. He's going to wait, trade it in. That's the way. That's what I would do too.
So I got a question, because I don't keep up with Dodge. Is this new Demon going to be electric?
No. Oh, the
Okay,
new
cool.
one, or the one that Dr. Corvette's talking about?
Yeah, the one he's talking about.
No, that one. That's kind of like the last call. So
The last
final.
hurrah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After
good.
that, they are coming out with a Daytona or whatever that's supposed to be fully electric.
Yeehaw.
Mr. T says, what is the 01 engine code LT7? That is the rumors that it's going to be LT7. They didn't say what the code was, but if I had to guess, it's going to be LT7. Makes sense for what we're dealing with. 187 thumbs ups currently. Guys, please smash the thumbs up. It really helps. Do one of those guys right there. We're a couple minutes away from announcing the winner of the giveaway for tonight. So if you guys are interested in the custom door sills from AMT, get on it while you still can.
You know, we need some AMT shirts. I literally have no AMT custom design shirts. I have like a shirt from mostly everybody that has good products, but I don't have an AMT shirt. Do they even have any?
Oh, I'm sure they do.
I don't know if they do for public, but I'm sure they'd get us some.
Yeah.
Get you one.
Let's see.
You know what we need? We need a Vet Syndicate shirt with AMT on one sleeve. We need like EOS on the other.
That's not a bad idea. We've been talking about this for a while. We need to run that past them.
But companies that we actually like their products, use their products.
Yeah.
Maybe AWE on the neck.
Kevin Johnson says, horsepower obsessed, are you going to add the anti-gravity battery to your Z06? Yeah, so
What a coincidence.
I was going to say, it's so weird. So many things that are coming up in this chat tonight are stuff me and Jason talked about earlier today.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. And I'm waiting on purpose, because I'm going to talk to you about something else that also saves weight on the Z06 in a way that makes perfect sense. So stay tuned. That video will be coming here within the next probably 2 weeks. But I do have the battery, and it's going to be going in the car. Yeah. 191 thumbs up currently, guys. Let's hit 200. It would be really cool if we could. Yeah, Dr. Corvette's new name is going to be Dr. Demon. That actually makes more sense. That sounds more like a Fantastic Four villain.
Yeah, exactly.
Dr. Demon. All right, let's check. I'm going to check the Venmo one more time, see if we got anything.
That's what we need right at the top, right across just New Balance.
I'll be honest with you guys. If New Balance wanted to pay to put their logo up there,
I'd let
the
them.
logo would be up there.
Hey, man, if they want to give me a free set of shoes, I'll wear them.
I was going to say, like, say what you want about New Balance.
They're comfortable.
They are comfortable shoes.
They are. There's no lie. I love them. I don't have any, but I had a pair like 5 years ago. They were awesome.
Yep. Dude, I have I've never had New Balance, but I've always had either Nikes or K-Swiss. And I've owned a couple that were white shoes. And it wasn't until I bought a Corvette that I was like, I can't do this. I can't be that guy. So I stopped wearing them.
Dude, I bought the New Balance because they were made in America, and I was like, dude, I want to support something that was American made. I don't think they are too much anymore, but when I bought them, they were literally made in America, but they were super comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm with the C3 guy.
Yeah, I've had Nikes in the past before they were what they are now.
Yeah.
We can spend
Asics are
a rant
comfortable.
about that one.
Luke, I'm with Luke. Asics, I have a pair of Asics, dude. They are super comfortable.
Zeus Mercury, we already talked about the C8s under MSRP. They're C8 Stingrays located in Montana. They're $3,000 under MSRP. All right, I think we're to the point. Let me check one last time, make sure no last minute entries have come in, and they have not. So let's go ahead and run the giveaway for tonight, see who wins it. So
Okay.
Steve is going to be the guy. Guys, while he's running this, smash that thumbs up button. We would really like to hit at least 200 before this night is over. But
We're
Steve,
ready. Okay, and raffle. And the
Raffle.
winner is
do.
Matt
Matt
Hurley.
Hurley. Matt Hurley. Good Lord. Matt Hurley has become the new Steven Rapp. Matt, it looks like you won these. So if you want to send me a message through Instagram or email, however, I can work with you on getting these things customized to your liking.
Is he in the chat right now?
He was earlier for a second. I don't know if he is anymore.
I'm going to make sure that he wants these because I don't know if he is or not.
And Amber likes the white shoes. She said she really likes them. RCDR 1000
Hey,
says,
pick somebody else.
price-
Hurley
Hey,
said,
I knew
skip
it.
Oh, okay. Well, he wants to know, will the price of the Z06 go down anytime soon? I don't think so. I think we got probably another year at least before the price starts coming down.
Dang.
Let's run this thing again. Matt Hurley says pass. He's going to let one of you guys take the shot at this. So can you remove his name?
how good of a guy is Matt
Yeah, I'm
Hurley?
doing it right now so it doesn't pull up.
Okay.
Okay.
196. We've got 196 thumbs ups, guys. We've got 4 more to go.
And raffle. Whoops. Hang on. Hit no. And now raffle.
AARPM. There it
Hey,
is.
Nice.
I know you want it.
Nice. All right. Is AARPM still in here? I haven't heard from him recently.
I
know
think I
he'll want it.
saw him a minute ago.
Everybody say thanks to Matt for passing because that gives somebody else a chance to win.
Matt is an awesome guy.
Yes, he is. AARPM. I do have his email if I have to email him, but Matt the Giver.
Yeah.
Although last week was the same thing. Ryan passed on the flat stoppers and gave them to Jeremy, 2020 Matrix 8.
Nice.
There he is. AARPM says, nice. All right, Aaron, if you could, please email me. Let me know your shipping address as well as what the specifics you would like to have on these door sills. So like I said, they're fully customizable. Whatever you want them to say, however you want them to look, what color, everything, totally up to you. So shoot me an email. Let me know how you want them to look. If you need any help like picking out stuff, I can help you with that as well. Just shoot me an email. And there it is, guys. Boom. 200 thumbs ups. You guys are awesome. You've been amazing tonight. I say that every night. You know why? Because every night you're amazing.
It's
Thank
true.
you guys for watching. Thank you for supporting. Every Monday night you're here with us, and we don't forget that. We know when you guys are here and when you're not. So big thank you, guys. We're gonna head out for the night though. We'll catch you same time, same place next week. See ya.